Back in the 90s, tractors weren't just machines, they were lifelines for farmers across America. These workhorses pulled, plowed, and harvested through rain, heat, and mud without ever backing down. But among hundreds of models, only a few earned the title of being truly unbreakable legends. Today we're counting down the top 10 most reliable American tractors of the 90s, the machines that farmers trusted to start every morning, run all day, and never quit. Get ready, because some of these tractors are still out there working hard even after 30 years. Number 1. John Deere 7810. When the John Deere 7810 rolled off the production line in the mid-1990s, it quickly cemented itself as one of the most dependable tractors of its era. Part of Deere's 7000 series, the 7810 was designed to meet the evolving needs of row crop farmers who demanded more horsepower, more operator comfort, and above all, reliability that could withstand long seasons of hard use. It came equipped with Deere's robust 6-cylinder Waterloo-built diesel engine, which was already known for its durability and conservative design philosophy. This engine was not about pushing boundaries of output for the sake of numbers. It was tuned for balanced power and longevity, ensuring that it could handle thousands of hours without major issues if maintained properly. Operators also praised the transmission options. Farmers could choose from Deere's Power Quad or Auto Quad transmissions, depending on market and configuration. These gearboxes were smooth, versatile, and forgiving, giving farmers the ability to adapt between light transport work and heavy draft jobs with minimal fuss. Many buyers favored these transmissions for their blend of efficiency and long-term durability, provided the fluids and filters were changed on schedule. Inside the cab, Deere improved operator comfort significantly compared to earlier generations. Air suspension seating, intuitive controls, and better visibility made long days less grueling, helping farmers stay productive. These comfort upgrades might sound secondary to reliability, but by reducing fatigue, they indirectly contributed to overall efficiency and productivity. Farmers and critics alike noted the 7810's remarkable staying power. Decades later, it's not uncommon to see 7810s still working daily on family farms and contract outfits. On the second-hand market, they continue to command strong prices because their reputation as a forever tractor keeps demand high. Farmers Weekly and other agricultural outlets consistently list it among John Deere's most iconic and reliable tractors of the 1990s. Why it was reliable? The secret to the 7810's staying power was its big under-stressed engine, simple mechanical design in the key systems, and a durable driveline. Deere made conservative design choices that sacrificed a bit of cutting-edge innovation in favor of reliability, which farmers greatly appreciated. What to watch for on used examples? High-hour 7810s sometimes show wear in the hydraulic and PTO seals, particularly if they've been used for heavy baling or loader work. Another critical check is the transmission. Neglected maintenance on the Power Quad or Auto Quad can lead to expensive repairs. A well-maintained 7810, however, will easily clock over 10,000 hours of productive work without a major rebuild. Number 2. John Deere 50 Series, 6 Series. The John Deere 50 Series, which rolled out in the late 1980s and remained influential well into the 1990s, represented Deere's ongoing evolution of its mid-range tractors. Models like the 3650 and 3850 quickly became staples in mixed farm operations across America and abroad. These tractors were not flashy, but they delivered a near-perfect balance of ruggedness, mechanical simplicity, and just enough refinement to make them comfortable for the operator. At their core, the 50 Series machines were built around rugged 6-cylinder engines that prioritized reliability over sheer horsepower. These engines could run thousands of hours with minimal trouble, provided farmers stayed on top of oil changes and cooling system maintenance. Many farmers point out that these tractors were overbuilt for their rated horsepower, meaning that engine and driveline components were designed with ample margin to handle stresses without being pushed to their limits. The transmission options were another strong point. Farmers could choose between tried-and-true synchro systems or Deere's mechanical power shift designs, both of which had already proven themselves in earlier series. Unlike some competitors at the time, Deere avoided overcomplicating the transmission, which made it easier to repair, cheaper to maintain, and less prone to catastrophic failures. What made the 50 Series especially popular was the combination of longevity and serviceability. Farmers loved how accessible key components were, making in-field repairs less of a hassle. This practicality, coupled with Deere's extensive parts support, meant that tractors in the 3650–3850 range often enjoyed long working lives without bankrupting their owners on repair costs. Today, many examples are still in active use, and forums like the Farming Forum often recommend them as excellent second-hand purchases. Why it was reliable, rugged engines, proven transmissions, and a parts ecosystem that made mid-life repairs affordable. The design emphasized durability and practicality rather than cutting-edge complexity. What to watch for? Older examples may suffer from clutch wear, especially if heavily used in loader work or frequent gear changes. Electrical quirks are also not uncommon in aging cabs, particularly if wiring has been exposed to moisture or rodents. And as always, poor maintenance practices like skipped oil changes can shorten the life of an otherwise bulletproof tractor. Number 3. Case IH Magnum Series 7100–7150 family. Few tractors of the 1990s have as loyal a following as the Case IH Magnum series. First introduced in the late 1980s with the 7100 models and refined through the 1990s with the 72XX and 89XX successors, the Magnum became the gold standard for large acre operations in the US. These tractors were designed to work hard all day, every day, and they earned reputations for being nearly indestructible when properly maintained. At the heart of the Magnum lineup was a line of high-torque, fuel-efficient diesels that delivered serious pulling power without sacrificing longevity. Farmers quickly recognized that these engines were tuned conservatively, meaning they were not overstressed. This design choice gave them a long service life and plenty of forgiveness for less than ideal operating conditions. The Magnum also delivered excellent hydraulics and hitch capacity, making it suitable for a wide range of heavy implements from large planters to tillage tools. For many large farms, the Magnum became the backbone of operations, the tractor that could be counted on to start every morning and work until the job was done. One of the key strengths of the Magnum was the transmission, designed specifically to withstand continuous high-load field work. Unlike some of its rivals, the Magnum's transmission rarely failed prematurely if serviced correctly. Add to this a robust dealer network and a rapidly growing aftermarket for parts, and the Magnum's reputation as a forever tractor was secured. Even decades later, farming forums and publications like Successful Farming still hold up the 7100 series as one of the most reliable tractors ever produced. Many examples are still in frontline use today, often with 10,000+ hours on the clock. Why it was reliable: conservative engine tuning, bulletproof transmission design, and unmatched dealer support. Add in a strong aftermarket for replacement parts, and you had a tractor that just kept going. What to watch for? With great power comes great responsibility and a few potential issues. High-power Magnums can show clutch and differential wear if they were repeatedly used for sharp headland turns with heavy loads. Injectors and turbos may also wear out on very high-hour units, particularly if fuel and air filters weren't replaced diligently. Still, these problems are usually manageable compared to the tractor's overall durability. Number 4. Case IH Steiger 9300 series and early quad track. When it came to heavy four-wheel drive tractors in the 1990s, few names inspired as much respect as Steiger. Originally an independent company before being absorbed into Case IH, Steiger was known for producing massive brute force machines designed to handle the biggest jobs in American agriculture. In the 1990s, the Steiger 9300 series, including the 9370 and 9380, carried this tradition forward, delivering huge horsepower with unmatched reliability. These were not tractors for small farms. With their heavy frames, enormous engines, and rugged power-shift transmissions, they were built to pull the largest implements available, and to do it for long hours on end. Many models still used mechanical injection systems, which added to their reputation for simplicity and reliability in the field. Farmers who needed raw strength for deep tillage or heavy land development often turned to the Steiger 9300 series. An important milestone of the 1990s was the introduction of the quad-track concept. Steigers fitted with 4 independent rubber tracks instead of wheels. This innovation offered improved traction and reduced soil compaction. But more importantly, it demonstrated Steiger's commitment to building machines for the most demanding conditions. Even these early quad tracks, despite their complexity, proved surprisingly durable when maintained properly. The reputation of the 9300 series and early quad tracks was reinforced by their overbuilt design. Engine blocks were massive and understressed, transmissions were industrial grade, and axles were engineered to handle extreme torque. Owners often described them as industrial machines wearing farm clothes. Why it was reliable? Overbuilt in nearly every respect, from the engine block to the axles. These tractors were designed for industrial-scale work, which made them extremely long-lived in agricultural settings. What to watch for? Reliability doesn't mean invincibility. On used models, it's important to inspect steering linkages and final drives, especially on early quad-track conversions, where the track systems introduced new stress points. Repairs can be very expensive due to the size and complexity of these machines, so thorough maintenance records are essential before buying. Number 5. New Holland TM Series. The New Holland TM Series, launched in the mid to late 1990s, quickly carved out a respected place in the American mid to high horsepower market. Positioned as versatile row crop tractors, the TM lineup, TM115 through TM190, covered a wide range of power requirements, making it attractive for farms with mixed operations. Unlike some competitors that leaned too heavily on complex electronic innovations too early, the TM series found a middle ground, modern enough to keep pace with hydraulic demand and transmission expectations of the 1990s, yet not so overloaded with electronics that reliability was compromised. One of the standout engineering features of the TM tractors was their closed-center load-sensing CCLS hydraulic system, which was forward-thinking for the time. Farmers appreciated the ability to handle a wide array of implements, from planters to loaders, with responsive and consistent hydraulic performance. The CCLS system allowed the machine to deliver hydraulic power only when required, reducing fuel consumption while extending the system's longevity compared to open-center competitors. In terms of transmissions, the TM family came with multiple configurations designed to match operator needs, from simpler semi-power shift arrangements to more advanced full power shifts in the larger models. These gearboxes were designed for sustained heavy use in row cropping and tillage, meaning that as long as fluid changes were kept up to schedule, the driveline remained dependable even after thousands of hours. The engines powering the TMs were equally robust, largely based on tried-and-true designs that emphasized durability. They weren't highly tuned for maximum horsepower. Instead, they were engineered to balance torque and efficiency. This conservative tuning made the TM series a favorite among farmers who needed machines to keep running season after season without unpredictable breakdowns. Even today, TM models are still regularly seen in action on North American farms, a testament to their durability and broad acceptance. Their presence in used tractor markets, with many units logging 10,000+ hours and still operational, reinforces their reputation as reliable mid to high horsepower machines from 1990s. Why it was reliable: strong hydraulic performance thanks to CCLS, conservative engine tuning, and a driveline built for continuous heavy field loads. What to watch for: electronic control modules on later TM models can become a weak point, especially if exposed to water or poorly protected during long use. As with all tractors of this era, buyers should carefully inspect maintenance records, particularly hydraulic and transmission fluid changes. Neglect in these areas can lead to expensive overhauls. Number 6. Ford 8830 series. Before Ford's tractor brand was absorbed into the New Holland family and later CNH, the Ford 8030 series, particularly the 8830, stood as one of the last great examples of Ford's simple and stout tractor philosophy. Produced in the late 1980s and early 1990s, these tractors were often described as the working farmer's machine. Not flashy, not overloaded with electronics, but capable of handling a wide range of tasks with minimum fuss. The 8830, in particular, developed a loyal following. It delivered plenty of power for its size, using a rugged 6-cylinder diesel that had a reputation for being overbuilt rather than fragile. Farmers valued this balance, a machine that had enough horsepower to handle heavier fieldwork but wasn't so advanced that it required specialist tools or training to repair. Dealer support was strong at the time, and Ford's focus on accessibility of service points, filters, hoses, and belts made it appealing for owner-operators who wanted to do their own maintenance. The design choices emphasized durability and simplicity, something that set Ford apart from competitors who were starting to lean heavily into electronics during the early 1990s. Reports from owners often highlight how many 8830 tractors reached extremely high hours with relatively minor mechanical interventions. When breakdowns did occur, they were usually easy to diagnose and fix, which, in turn, added to the sense that the tractor was dependable. Even today, collectors and working farmers alike praise the 8830 as one of Ford's most reliable tractors before its merger with New Holland. It stands as a reminder of the Ford brand's philosophy: keep it tough, keep it simple, and make it serviceable. Why it was reliable: strong Ford diesel engines, uncluttered mechanical systems, and excellent service accessibility. What to watch for: common wear points include brakes and hydraulic seals after many years of service. PTO bearings, especially on units heavily used for baling or other PTO-driven tasks, can show wear if not regularly serviced. Number 7. John Deere 6000, 7000 utility families. While tractors like the 7810 often received the most attention from the 1990s, John Deere's 6000 and 7000 utility families were the backbone of many smaller and mid-sized farms during this period. These models, including the popular 6410 and 6610, were versatile, dependable, and practical machines that could switch seamlessly between loader work, baling, tillage, and transport tasks. A key reason for their longevity lies in their proven engine platforms, which were designed for conservative output rather than maximum stress. Deere used design continuity across its range, meaning many parts were interchangeable and easily available from dealerships. This common parts strategy not only reduced repair costs but also gave owners confidence that their machines would remain serviceable for decades. The tractors were praised for their rear linkage strength and hydraulic performance, which were well above expectations for utility tractors of the era. Farmers often chose the 6610, for instance, because it could comfortably handle implements that might have been considered too big for its size on paper. Operator comfort was also a highlight. Deere cabs in the 1990s were spacious, quiet, and easy to navigate, which mattered for long baling days or loader chores. Compared to older tractors, the cab environment helped reduce fatigue, indirectly contributing to productivity and the operator's perception of reliability. Today, many 6000 and 7000 series tractors are still at work across dairies and mixed-use farms, often exceeding 10,000 hours, with only routine maintenance. Their survival in daily use is proof of the durability Deere baked into these models. Why it was reliable: conservative engine design, parts commonality across Deere's product line, and strong dealer support. What to watch for: loader-equipped units may show stress in front axles or hydraulic systems due to heavy use. Transmission wear can be an issue if oil changes were skipped or if the tractor was part of a high-demand commercial fleet. Number 8. Case IH 70 series and 90 series. While the Magnum series often grabbed headlines in the 1990s, Case IH's 70 series and 90 series tractors became the quiet backbone of reliability for smaller to mid-sized farms. Produced through the late 1980s and into the 1990s, these tractors earned a reputation for being straightforward, durable, and forgiving of heavy use. Unlike some competitors, Case IH didn't rush electronics into these models. Many tractors in these families remained predominantly mechanical, which appealed to operators who valued simplicity and field serviceability. This approach also meant fewer unexplained electronic issues, something that plagued other brands during the transition into the digital age. The powertrains were built around conservative tuning and heavy-duty components, ensuring that they could handle years of work without catastrophic breakdowns. Whether used in row cropping, haymaking, or loader work, these tractors developed a reputation for just working. Another strength was accessibility of repair. Farmers could often repair or replace components in their own workshops without needing specialized diagnostic tools. For many owner-operators, this ability to keep their machines going without dealer intervention was a huge part of why these tractors are still remembered fondly. Why it was reliable: mechanical simplicity, robust components, and long-term serviceability in the field. What to watch for? High-hour examples may suffer from injector and turbo wear, while power-shift transmissions require careful inspection of service records. Regular maintenance is key. Neglected examples can become costly projects. Number 9. New Holland 66, 76, 80 series. While the TM series was designed for mid to high horsepower needs, New Holland 66, 76, 80, and early 8XX series tractors filled the crucial gap for smaller operations. These tractors became a common sight on dairy farms, small acre mixed operations, and in utility roles like loader work. What made them stand out was their straightforward mechanical design. New Holland built these tractors with practicality in mind. Easy-to-access service points, durable drivetrains, and hydraulics that could meet the daily demands of small to medium operations. They didn't push the envelope technologically, but instead doubled down on what farmers valued most: reliability and ease of upkeep. Owners often highlight how well these tractors balanced fuel economy and performance, offering enough power for heavy chores while still being economical for lighter, everyday tasks. Their versatility allowed them to take on roles ranging from haymaking to field prep, often acting as the go-to machine for farms with diverse needs. Parts availability remained strong thanks to CNH's consolidation, and this has kept many of these models in use even today. A well-maintained 66 or 80 series tractor can still be found running loaders or powering balers on American farms. Why it was reliable: simple mechanical layouts, strong hydraulics when serviced, and excellent parts availability through CNH. What to watch for: power steering pumps and hydraulic hoses are wear points after decades of use. Cooling systems also need attention. Overheating issues often stem from neglected maintenance rather than design flaws. Number 10. Case IH Maxim 5150. When it comes to tractors of the 1990s, the Case IH Maxim 5150 is a machine that deserves recognition. Introduced in the early 90s, the Maxim line was designed to offer farmers the perfect blend of modern technology, rugged reliability, and operator comfort. The 5150 was one of the most popular models in this lineup, and for good reason. Powered by a 120 horsepower, 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine, the 51550 provided enough muscle for heavy tillage, planting, hay production, and hauling. It also featured a semi-power shift transmission with 16 forward and 12 reverse speeds, giving operators flexibility and efficiency in different field conditions. What set the 550 apart was its operator comfort and advanced hydraulics. The cab was quiet, spacious, and ergonomically designed for long working hours, something farmers truly appreciated in the 1990s. The hydraulics and PTO power takeoff was strong enough to handle a wide variety of implements, making it a versatile machine for mixed farming operations. Reliability was at the core of the 5150. Farmers often mention that these tractors could put in thousands of hours with minimal issues, provided regular maintenance was done. The combination of Case IH's solid engineering and easy-to-find parts made it a dependable choice for American farmers during the decade. Even today, the Case IH Maxim 5150 has a strong reputation in the used tractor market. Many units from the 1990s are still in use, proving just how durable and well-built they were. It wasn't just a tractor, it was a true partner for farmers navigating the challenges of modern agriculture in the 90s. These tractors weren't just tools of the 90s, they became symbols of trust, durability, and American farming strength. Even today, many of them are still rolling across fields, proving why they earned their spot on this list. So tell me, which one do you think is the most reliable tractor of the 90s? Drop your pick in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this ride through tractor history, don't forget to hit like, share with your fellow tractor fans, and subscribe for more deep dives into the machines that built the world. Until next time, keep those engines running and the fields green.